Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Taurus University. Make sure that you get comfortable. Give you something nice to drink. And let's get started. Let's get started. We as people need to understand that if we stand for nothing, we will fall for anything. If you have no principles, if you have no standards, if you have no morals, if you have no code of conduct, you will become victim to so many people, so many things, especially to my fellows. More often than not, we'll see a pretty face and all that other stuff, it start going out the door. We start doing things that we otherwise would not have, or at least that we think we wouldn't have. That's because your principles and code is not strong enough. You need to understand that people, man, woman, non-binary, something in between, whatever they may be, people will come and there will be some that are, going to bring progress, bring support to your process. There are others, however, who are going to hinder your progress. They're going to try and hold you back. They're going to try and hate on you. They're going to try and stomp you out. They're going to try to cause problems in your process. You want people who bring progress to your process, not people who bring problems to your process. Now, let's really lock in. We often need to understand that, right? Not just people who, this might be somebody we're attracted to, but we often also do this with family, with friends, co-workers, boss at the job, teachers, classmates. You get my point. Strangers on the street, the bus driver, the Uber driver, your Uber Eats, fast food workers, restaurant staff. If you don't have a code of how you operate, if you don't have things that, okay, I do not stand for this, like I do not allow this right here, then you're going to just be letting any old body in. Like, would you let a stranger into your house? Like, would you let a thief into your bank account? Would you let a murderer watch your kids? Exactly. You have to be like that when it comes to who you're around. You have to know this person is good for me, this person is not. And you hang around those who's good. And if you have trouble knowing if somebody's good or not, just watch their patterns. Watch their patterns of what they do around you. Like, if they're always saying, oh, it's just a joke, it's not that deep. It's like if they always saying this, right, and it's over stuff that truly actually is a huge issue, like if it's over stuff that seriously is a problem, do not be around that person under any circumstance. You do not want to hang around those type of people. Because those are the type of people who are going to call you crazy when you're actually having the right feeling for what they just did. You want to be around people who uplift you. You want to be around people who benefit, who you learn from, who you teach, who are great to be around. You want those type of people. You don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who disrespectful. You don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who unloving. You don't want to be friends with somebody who spiteful. You don't want to be friends with somebody who jealous. You don't want to be friends with somebody who doesn't want to see you do good. You don't want to be friends with any of those type of people because they are going to bring damage. They are going to bring chaos. They are going to bring so many things that you do not want. If you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. If you do not check people when they are out of line, then, they're going to be out of line. And if you don't even have standards and lines and boundaries, then you can't even get mad when they're out of line because you don't have lines to begin with. Think about that. You don't even have lines to begin with. How can somebody violate your principles if you don't even got principles? How can somebody be out of bounds if you don't have bounds? How can somebody be acting out of what is allowed if you don't even know what you allow and what you don't allow? Like, if you don't have standards for the people you have in your life, you probably don't have standards for the kind of life that you live. You probably don't have respect for yourself in the sense of, oh, this is what I engage with, this is what I don't engage with. This is the activities I do, these are activities I don't. You probably don't even have that for your life. So if you don't even have a code and conduct for how you live on your own, then how are you going to have the standards for how other people have to behave and how other people have to be to stay around you? Now, I'm not saying that somebody step out of line, you hop down their throat and you yell at them and you cut them out and you do all this and all that. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, when somebody is not good for you, when somebody is not reciprocating the energy that you give, when somebody is not healthy for you, when somebody is not supportive, when somebody are not these good things for you, then you just calmly and calmly and respectfully take yourself elsewhere. If you are not wanted in this space, you take yourself to another spot. Because if this person right here don't like you, like they don't want to date you, be your friend, get to know you, it's plenty who will. Like, it's plenty over there who will. And you gotta have that respect for yourself. Like, these standards and these, like, rules and principles aren't saying, like, oh, here's how you can make people be and act how and do what you want. No, these are just about having the respect for yourself to know what you do and what you don't allow. Like, this is really just about self-respect. This all comes down to I respect and I love myself enough to know that I'm not going to just allow any old body to be in my life. Because I know the kind of man that I am. I know what I bring to somebody's life. I know that in being with me, they elevate. I know the kind of person I am. I know what I am able to help somebody achieve. I know what I can teach them. I know what I can inspire them, motivate them, correct them, help them, comfort them. I know I am all these things to this person. So in knowing what I can bring to a person's life, I gotta know what do they gotta bring to my life to get that. Like, what do they bring to my life to get what I bring to their life? Think about that. Sit on that. Realize that if you don't got those principles, you don't got that kind of rules and how you allow people in and who you don't allow in, and how you keep things nice and orderly, your life gonna be chaos. Cause like I keep saying, if you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. Remember that. Have a wonderful and blessed, lovely day. I hope that all of you, can learn from this. I hope that all of you are able to implement this into your life. I hope that all of you have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye. Have a great one.